Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you now. All good. I sent you not sent you, but I'm streaming now. Can you hear me? Which said, let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me talking on the party in the live now? Mhm. Yeah. Let me go find it first. I'm finna hop off. I'll be right back on. Well, I'm finna just pause it real quick. All right, we back at it, y'all. Yeah. Can the YouTube hear me though? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, but I see. Fuck it. I'm good. They is gonna hear me today. Mm. So you were saying like, yeah, I done played it a little bit. I mean, the shit that's different right now is like the menus are different, obviously. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Aesthetically is different. I fuck with the music. I will say that. I definitely fuck with the music. Uh, it's bands. This the thing. It's bands playing real songs. So like they got DNA and they got, bro. It's so many songs on this jump, bro. Like you gonna just catch yourself listening to it and be like, oh shit, that's that. Like you know what I'm saying? You gonna get to sing the lyrics type shit. Like so, it's good music on this game. They did that right. Finally, thank God. But when we get to like gameplay and shit, like it's better. I would say that they just took what Madden was trying to do on 25 and made it a little bit better. To be honest with you, and shit, it's cool. Like they put like all like the aesthetic shit kind of back into the game. I remember like on I say like NCAA like 11. Like I was playing that when I was younger. Like it would be like Russell on the like sponsors at the bottom of the tickers and shit like that. But then when he got to like 12, 13, 14, it started being like the real brands that was really there, like how you see Discover on there, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it started being real brands. Like so they starting to do that type of stuff, like putting like get like put money into real branding and stuff like that on the game. Um, I feel like next year that like because Madden got the different broadcast systems and the different broadcast teams and all that different stuff. Like next year is gonna be the year that this one may get like more than one. You know what I'm saying? Like just more than one. Uh, like different kind of broadcast. Because I feel like a game like this, the packaging for this game should be different because we playing lower level like kind of Division 1 football. You know what I'm saying? Like we like it shouldn't be like it is, I guess I'd say. But well, I'm ranked number 20, so I would have some kind of recognition. But at the same time, like this American versus the Sun Belt, like it would be just kind of it'll be a different kind of feel for the game, but it's still college ball, you know. But like nah, brother. Ain't the HBCU is gonna be coming through team building. Like it's dudes that's been already, you know what I'm saying, like tapped into that. Like you can upload your teams from import your teams from last year. So the dudes that made them last year, you just import them and make them better. Do whatever you got to do. Because last year, nah, you can't. You can't. You gotta replace teams. You have to. You have to. No, I tried that and I can. I could not. I thought they said we could. I swear I thought they said we could. But we're gonna be able
They're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like
Nah, bro. I just told you you can import your 2025 team to 2026. That's what I okay, this is the team that I made last year. And I just went in and like made it more detailed. Oh, so like somebody wants to stay on 2025. But I mean, shit, how long you gonna keep 2025? You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, if you even, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you're going to get 26. Eventually, it's going to hit a price where you're going to get 26 by the time 27 coming. Then my got the I feel you people with the disc and shit like that, they can always go back to it. Like, I feel that.
And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
Mm-hmm.
Now on second down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout.
Sure.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers.
Yeah.
Again this week.
So I just went into the Timberwolves, bro, and like made them more detailed. Like, see stuff like that. Like, if you can see like the replay screens, like where they put the player face, his name, put your team builder kind of logo and all that different. Like that shit is new. Like they didn't have none of that kind of team builder branding in it last year, and that made it like just real bare bone. Like, and then the fact that like I got my own stadium now, it's generic. Like it ain't no other school's branding on it. Like last year, you had to pick a school's field, and you would have to take on what the railing at their stadium might look like. Your team, my team might be green, but the railing on the stadium is all blue. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like that shit just wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? For where I'm at, so it looks stupid. Yeah, and then like it'll have the team's field that you pick. It'll have a goalpost pads, like the pads in the back of the end zone, the goalpost. It'll have their school pad back there. Like so, it's like that ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you score, it ain't you. And then like if they got any sideline branding, it's all gonna be on the same field, like type shit. So it's just like you gotta pick a field that got the least amount of branding and all that shit. But like this year they put them generic fields in there and it looks solid. The generic fields is cool. But yeah, I just went into the Timberwolves and put some more detail in all our uniforms and shit like that. Like
He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
The Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
oh yeah, it was just an easy thing to find and manipulate enough to make a good uniform and team logo and field shit with. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I used it based off of like pretty much kind of like the Minnesota Timberwolves, to be honest with you. Like, shit, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, forget it. It's an easy logo to find. It's easy font and wordings to find, to put on the front of the jersey, to put the logos on the helmets, to do this and that with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it wasn't like, it was something easy to make with. Like, even that background right there, like, that was something I found a few logos, like the MSU with the Timberwolves at the top. Like, I found a few logos that I liked from actual college teams. Uploaded them to AI, and then put like it asks you like what you want. Like basically, the AI asks you what you looking to make, like what you want them to make. And I was like, I want like these style of font, you know what I'm saying, in a like decal, you know what I'm saying, like for school decal abbreviated, basically. Like for I just went hella detail with that shit, and it brought me like 4 or 5 images, and that was one of them. And I was like, with the having the Timberwolf at the top of the logo is like crazy. I was like, oh yeah, that was definitely the one I was gonna go with. Oh shit, bro, I forget. It is new buttons on here that I'm having to get used to. No, so good catch. Good catch. What? I think he like a freshman or something, bro. And I'm playing on Heisman. That was good too.
Now the defense is really on its heels.
So this is my 3rd season with MSU. We have had 2 very successful seasons going into this 3rd season. What I did was when I made this team builder, I made the whole entire roster on team builder seniors. And so that I could go straight into this job with new fresh players from the recruiting classes and fresh players from the portal. So what ended up happening was we had a good season with them seniors. I had seniors that did not play, so I was able to redshirt some of them and like retain some of them guys. I ain't have nobody transfer, but I did have a bunch of like players hit the transfer portal. So I did max out on here like the transfer portal window for like each team. So it's 30 on mine. So like you can have 30 players transfer on your team if it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, shit, I'll take the chances of my guys leaving too or whatever. But nobody left. Everybody that did leave either graduated or whatever or did the draft. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was. I had like one or two draft picks to be exact. Um, and then after that, uh, all right, but so after that, shit, like it was a smooth season or whatever. Boom, we make the playoffs. I think we lost in the first round of the playoffs. And then we hit the off season. So all that season I had been kind of going after some high ranking guys. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna hit that recruiting board and try to hit like high guys before I go after them 3 stars because the 3 stars are usually easy to grab. You know what I'm saying? So get down here. So and then also I'm going into that second season with a roster deficit. Like I don't have players. Like I don't have players on my roster. Like as you can see, this guy right here, he's a huge linebacker that I'm using right now. Number 17. He played outside backer, I think, and he just so happened to be having to play on the inside sometime too. Just because we don't have all the numbers, and I don't want to keep putting defensive backs at linebacker either. So that second season, we went with a small team, all speed, bro. Literally, like I just went hit the portal hard. I did end up getting some good players. Number 14, one of the receivers that been making a couple plays. He like a sophomore. He one of the first class guys I got. He was like a 4-star that I got. He might have been one of the second or the first or second highest player in that class actually. He was gonna go to him. Let's just see yeah, so I got a couple players, shit, and then I went to the portal. I hit the portal hard. I got me a quarterback out of the portal. I can't remember where I got him from. But I got a couple cute. Good. Don't make a tackle. Oh no, we got a tackle, baby. So I made some. Out of the portal. As a matter of fact, that first year out of the portal, I got Colorado starting cornerback out of the portal. I got a few teams starting players out of the portal. Actually, I did get a good solid team out because they was looking for like playing time, and some of them was just from Tennessee too, because we based out of Memphis basically. So I got a good amount of players in the portal. We had another good season. Ended up winning the champion. Ended up winning the not championship. Yeah, we won the Conference USA twice. So we won our Conference USA championship twice. It's not that crazy of a division to play in, to be honest. So we won that twice, and then we made the playoffs both of them times and won it twice or whatever. But we didn't win a game in the playoffs, so we just won the. We only won the conference championship. Then we lose in the playoffs or whatever. Then I went through the portal again and got another good team. And I'm thinking that this might be my third or fourth year. I'll go check out this game. I can't remember. This might be my third year though.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Yeah. Okay.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It is better than 25 in the fact that they did make they improved. But the talk about the gear and all that, it do need to be improved, bro. Like, there's no way we can't make our players look like what the cover athletes look like what they wear on the game basis. Like that type of thing is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my only thing about it is like, and like it's so crazy to me like modders can do it. And I'm not saying that like, hey, it's something easy to do or whatever, but the modders get y'all game and they go crazy over there on Madden. Like, please tell me why y'all can't just go ahead get us right, bro. Like, stop. Like, it can't be that hard. Like, it can't be. If somebody else is able to get the product and do it too. But it is what it is. I'm very happy with this shit. It's smooth. I'm ready to start playing mugs in the Dynasty though with this joint, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning because it's definitely still some new mechanics in the game that kind of be throwing me off. Like stuff that I use in my play a lot, I got to get used to the way it's done now. Oh, I picked. That was my fault.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw.
Make a block. Yeah, I thought y'all improved the blocking. Y'all said y'all improved the blocking. Why would he just run? Man, come on, man. It be the stuff you can't control. Like, real talk. Every time. Let me go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I got this quarterback out of Texas. He transferred from Texas. He had a 97 throw power. I didn't care about nothing else that he had. I saw the 97 throw power. I said, yeah, you're coming in. Trey Owens. He like 6'5" too, I think. Either 6'4" or 6'5".
You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Ain't no debate. And yeah. It was a receive. It was a running back in that joint with a 99 speed, 99 excel, bro. I had him all the way up until like week 3 of the offseason, bro. And he flipped the Florida State on me. I was so, man. I hope they don't play.
Trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
So he can support him again. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a portal. Guy got out the portal.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their foot.
This running back is actually ranked higher than the dude with the 99 speed and 99 excel.
You've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Dope.
Like, bro, I still, when it comes to the screen to, like, encourage transfers, I don't even have 50 players yet, like, on my roster.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping
So it's still, in about 2 years, I'll be finally, you know what I'm saying, at the point where I'm probably at about 70, maybe 80 players if I can keep filling up recruiting classes to about 35. But also, I've been hitting the portal heavy, so it ain't like I'm getting dudes that's going to be here for 4 years every time. I get about 15 high school guys, and the rest I literally try to fill up straight from the portal, bro. I might get more than 15 high school guys, but usually it's straight from the portal, bro.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen.
You gotta make tackles, man. That's the thing, bro. I ain't got nobody that can tackle, bro. So my offense, I can finagle some points. Boy, it'd be hard to stop.
But man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense.
Sir, I do go all in on offense. I have been going all in on offense for like this next couple of recruiting cycles. Like, I'm right now in my recruiting cycle. I am pushing at the beginning of the season. I always push heavy for high ranking players. I'm gonna push heavy for some, and once it gets to about a couple weeks in, and I'm still not like first to second. All right, bye. You gotta go. I need my time back. Now it's time to go get guys that I know I'm gonna have a fighting chance with for real. And like, I started kind of loading my recruiting class up. So at this point, I'm about to just start loading this joint up, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to start loading. Oh yeah. Thank you. Where the fuck did the ball go? Nigga, the ball went to the crowd. The ball, I deflected it and it went to the crowd. Oh my god. This nigga is wild. It's recording.
fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Hey, brother. You see what I'm playing? I don't care about that game right now. We're not talking about this. But shout out to Melo though. You did. Shout out to Melo, man. My dog getting some love, man. My dog getting some love.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
Yeah.
Looking to fire.
I just took the sack. I just took the sack. It's not bad, bro.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Yeah.
They'll run it to the right side. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Why did I run out of bounds?
This will be a
And
second
then
time
I
they've had to kick it
kicked
away. Signals for the fair catch
Yeah,
and
that
hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work.
Bro, they got you can do defensive line stunts now. Oh my. Oh, you can do D-line stunts. That is so crazy, cuz I swear. I'm in a 3. You can do D-line stunts like defensive line. You can make them like stunt, which is like make them like twist and do different stuff to kind of disrupt the offensive line, basically.
Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Back to throw, it's Sutton.
Oh.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first.
Oh yeah. I mean.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I say that. Yeah. I'll take it away. It's okay, bro.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to
They gotta be fast, man. They gotta be fast.
often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying.
Yes, sir. Get there every time. That's what I'm talking about.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got out of trouble, got rid of
Come here. Them ankles. Yeah, kick. Yeah, you know what to do. You better punt it. Don't even try to play. You run a man on it. I ain't even rushing. Yeah.
Kick is in the air.
There we go. Nope.
And there will be no return on this one.
I thought that mug went out of bounds.
The ball will come out to the 20. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe
We can't run the ball to say like. Oh no, we gotta talk. I'm finna mute so we can go talk to you niggas. Ain't no way. We -9 rushing yards is crazy. There could be sacks too.
Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that
Yeah, but we're finna get up out of that. -9 is unbelievable.
Might be the team that comes out on top today.
I'm trying to figure out how did they. Oh yeah, we talking. We super slow.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Yeah, 14.
The Jaguars will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, I tried to juke out. That would have been 6. Oh my gosh.
Offense making its way under the field to start the drive.
No, if I would have got the juke off right there, that would have been touchdown.
The good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were
Like just a little bit earlier.
You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Good run, baby. Good run.
Line, and that'll be a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a
Yeah,
pretty
not
good
no
run,
more.
though. You just wonder
Not no more.
He's loose.
Yeah, not no more.
And he was off to the
Yeah.
races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
After 5 yards carry now.
surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Yeah, I went and got a lot of running backs out the
They're
quarter.
trying to be physical. They're
Because
trying to stay on the field.
if I ain't got no quarterback to be, you know what I'm saying, I got to be able to run that route.
They'll ride the running back
And I don't recruit when it comes to offensive linemen. I just recruit tackles, and I move tackles down to guards. And if I'm getting guards, they more than likely gonna be bigger guys, like 6'4", 6'5" guys, and they ass going to what the hell is wrong? What are they doing? Okay. More than likely they're gonna go to center because I just be playing tackles at guard right now, bro. Yeah, we gonna bring back to that. I know they ain't got nobody on the field right now.
Picks up some valuable ground. Out of the gun, the inside.
Oh,
handoff to the
come
running
on,
back.
man. Blah, man.
And there was
That's my
nowhere
fault,
to
though. I didn't
go,
tell
just
him.
stopped in his tracks in the
Hold on.
backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back to the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways.
About to just speed the pace up on them.
On this drive.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has already converted.
Bro, the glory. Yeah, I tapped into it for a little bit. I'll get back on it. It's smooth. It's definitely smooth. I like. Oh my gosh, I should have just took off outside. But that's all my fault. But I'm gonna tap into it some more. I like. I'm definitely gonna play more positions this year because I do like the high school portion. I just gotta fix a couple things about the East High team that I made. And what's cool about the East High team is I made it on the computer and stuff, and I did the rosters, and I actually put all of us, like our senior class, on the team. So, like, Eric is the quarterback, I'm the lineman, Wiley, Darius, Iron, Ted running back, Ted at receiver, Terry at receiver. Like, I just put some of our guys on the team, and when you play the game, you actually see, like, Eric at quarterback, like, you know what I'm saying, like, all that shit, like I'm playing running back and I'm looking at my player blocking me, like, you know what I'm saying, like that shit too.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
That shit funny as hell.
The Jaguars with the 1st and 10.
No, I play O-line or D-line.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that.
Mainly O-line. I play D-line for a few minutes. You said what?
The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry up.
That's a fantastic
What you mean? Nah, you can't know. You used to be able to, but not anymore.
As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
Yes, sir. Number 17, big ass can never make no time. He never make time. I'm actually, let me see. Let me check on that. What did he going on, big dog? He can't be no Mike. There's no way I moved him to Mike. Yeah, he's a wheel linebacker. 6'6", 220. You a big 6'6", 220, big fella. Big 6'6", 220. Big one. All right, so Say what? What you doing, brother? Boom, 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 boom. All right, bet.
Man, on those
His
screen
ass do
passes, I
not
want those
eat
defensive
too damn
linemen to
big
run
to be
right up
up
the
in that,
field, and I want to throw it right over
in
their
that
head
fly like
where
that.
I got some
You
space and
still
I
up in
can
that
get my
motherfucker,
running
too,
back
man.
going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
That's just good
And
to
he's got his man
man.
on the
I'm trying to
sideline.
figure out how
He'll
we
come
didn't
up a
pick
little
that.
short of the first down. And the Jaguars will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying
Go
loose
block.
already, the fifth
Okay.
kick of the night.
Right down
Yet
and then
another
flip shit.
punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Isaac. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Oh,
He's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
all right.
Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Moving away from pressure. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Michigan.
Guys, Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo.
The Bulls will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And David, their quarterback...
It was 21-0 going into the fourth quarter, so I sent the rest, and we won like 31-8, I think.
But here's the thing. This is not a guy
So it's the next game against South Florida. So we might be going up against some speed.
Not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around it.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Finds his man. It's ball. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Owens. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gamble in, and now they give up really good field position.
I didn't even call for that. You just let it fly like that. Like,
look at them today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Here's the handoff.
Yeah, just keep that.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This game I'm gonna play the 1st quarter and the 4th quarter, so no matter what the score is, no matter what shit is, I'm gonna play the 1st and the 4th. You know we in 1. Yes, sir. He know we in 1. Go get the ball. Oh.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble. I'm gonna get
and they gonna run no for the
offense.
They really think that.
From the gun. Give on the
Hit ball out.
He stopped after a 1-yard.
We got our grit and grind uniforms on. They got like the Memphis skyline on them, on the helmets and on the jerseys. And then like the accents on the uniforms is like it's all like chromed out. You know what I'm saying? Like chrome rims. So I chromed all the accents out. I'll show them to you real quick on that. Alright, good. So you got the green pants with the green chrome Timberwolves, and then you can see the jerseys. You can see on the jersey or whatever, like how it's got the Chrome City and skyline on the jersey and the helmet. And it's the real Memphis skyline, cause I got the you'll see the you should be you see the pyramid on there. It's got the MSU. Yeah, it's got the bridge, the pyramid, with the MSU on the back.
Defense makes a 3rd down stop, and the field goal unit is on the field. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out.
Yeah, that's amazing.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
It's easy for him.
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what,
They
drives
changed
fellas
where they
out a
kick
little
off
bit.
from
They
now.
quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game
Bruh.
off on the right foot.
Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
That's crazy.
Looking for a gap. It's ball. Turning on the Jets. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The short hands. It's Patterson.
First.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
To the air, it's Owens. That's caught. It's ball. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. He'll keep it himself.
Wow. Oh my gosh, just block, and this would be all so easy, bro. They do not block me yet, bro. They do not block, bro.
On third and long, no
They lied to us, bro.
Turns it on in midfield.
Ah.
Really nice run and gain, and
Should have ran one more yard. I just don't want to fumble.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough when you got 4th in Africa.
Let's go.
Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Dances away.
No, I forgot. Again, there it is. Mechanics I forget are brand new.
Man, that's a great example of
Playmaker, you have to hold L2, bro.
personnel. A QB that doesn't
Sit
run
up here and
great,
juke
trying to get outside the
nobody.
pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Get it out on the screen.
I should have just tripped him for the first. It's new. They changed the defenders are not shoot the same.
Try to keep the drive going. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
There you go.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early.
We didn't even. Oh my gosh, bruh. How you standing right next to me and then sit up here and jumped off sides?
Decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Leave, bro. We going back to bench too.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive.
I
The
should
defense
have
can
tiny.
get off the field now. Rushes on him.
He caught that. Let's go, boy.
No problem to
Portal.
grab the tackle, and it's first
Joseph
down in the red
Williams.
zone at the 10.
Straight out the portal.
Dropping back, it's Owens.
Yeah. They really
He's got
like
it
it.
on the move.
I will say the mesh rule routes, they definitely do what they're supposed to do. That's my favorite celebration.
Receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the
Getting set for the point after.
I can definitely like on this jump tell when players are just like elite players too, a little bit like or they bet. Well, I would say when players are better than who they playing against. Like the way they move just be different. You know what I'm saying? Like they move a little bit faster. They make a certain move, and it just happens a little bit faster, a little bit better. Like it's smooth.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jenkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the back. Stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
My man just hit him hard as hell.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
Don't matter now.
Shakes off the defender. They
Bro,
get him on the ground,
he
and
hit
with
him
that, we'll
hard,
head to the second
boy.
quarter.
Did you see that?
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Oh, okay, we whooping butt. It might. Yeah, this game over. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hold up. Oh no, we just scored again. We get this shit up. Yeah, we scored again. Oh no, it's not. So one touchdown game. One possession game right now. Over 10 minutes. Why we so damn dirty?
Trying to milk the clock. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, I'm glad they finally got the dirt on the pads, but damn, why my lineman so dirty? It ain't even raining out here.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as
My
much
lineman's
time
back
as
so
possible.
damn dirty. That don't even make sense yet.
They come to the line 2nd and 7.
Wow.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Owens. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Oh, the wind on our side, too. Oh, yeah, that's a make, baby. Yes, Ersky.
From
56.
yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Indiana is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Hoosiers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Thanks to grab.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch.
Sends it downfield. And they
What
can't
is
hurry up
wrong
and
with
score
them?
for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
He
We'll see if
overthrown
they
it.
go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Third down play from the gun. He's going up top here late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads it left.
No way. No way. Bro, what? I guess that's when I'm supposed to go for the deflection because I ain't have position
This upset bid has been
to pick
brewing
it.
since the start of the
Damn,
game,
that's
seemingly,
me.
and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't
What are
let
you
up.
doing?
You've done a great job.
What are you
You're the
doing in the
perceived
sand right
underdog.
there? What you
Taking
doing,
control
baby?
of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Come on, man. What are
And
you
he
doing?
has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Defense. Come on, defense. Come on,
Not a
defense.
lot of ground to cover and not
Come on,
much to defend. A
defense.
big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. He caught it.
Had a lineman holding him. He was
For
gonna
a
have him.
touchdown, and here in the final
I was
minute,
gonna
they
fucking
still
shoot
have a
him.
chance.
And listen, still
It
ways
happens.
to go, but great job by this
3-point
offense
game.
getting you back in the ball.
Onside
Now,
kicks,
we got a
guys.
one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the
What are we
defense
doing?
has to come up big
And
and give you the rock back.
Got a little space.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming. And
Get
you
out
put
of here
those
with a
guys that are
W,
great catchers of
man.
the football.
A
The first guys, what do?
W.
They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch
For the
the
trade.
football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
Wow,
And most of the
3-point
time when
game.
you do this, the
He's
ball
dirty
goes
as shit. Somehow, with from black uniforms to green uniforms.
They're going to
I
roll
love
this
it.
game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's
Whatever
essentially
that
what we
thing
saw
is,
in this
didn't
game. It
touch the
didn't
field.
matter
Not
what
one
either
time.
offensive
Didn't.
coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the
I'm trying to figure
football,
out how
in the
we literally
intermediate passing
transposing
game,
that.
the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do
All right, man. It's a good game. This movie is about 3-0. Supposed to got 425. So maybe. Oh yeah, so it's 2027. And here it is. The rivalry game. The big game. Yes, sir. Getting a special one, Caleb. I'm about to play Memphis. It's the rivalry game. And now you can actually make your own rivalry. So it actually, we got like real rivalry history. All right, so like Buddy right here done locked me out because of my playing style. But at the end of the day, playing style can change. Like that shit can go right back up. So like I ain't gonna kick him out my class because he got me ranked first on his. But my playing style can go right back up to where his threshold is next week type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave him in there right now. I'm so glad they did what they did with these damn visit points. They don't cost as much when the players are close now. So like the closer the players are, the less the visit costs for them. The further they are, it costs 40 type shit. Oh, that's hard. Yeah. So now I'm about to start going after my 3-star players. Like now it's time to start hitting these 3 stars up and getting them on the board. Too slow. If Muggs ain't got at least an 80 speed, bro, you're not playing with me right now. Because speed on this Muggs is going to come by. A 94 throw power, yeah, you're on 88 speed on that. 89 exceed. Ain't got nothing else. Just fast side. 79 speed. 6'2". You can play the edge, but you know, Mike with alright. Yeah, a couple of I'm in a battle with this damn receiver. Damn 6'4" guy out of California, but he a speed shooter. He got like 90 speed, 6'4", 90 speed, 93 excel, 89 spectacular catch. I mean, his ass can go up and get some crazy catches for me, bro. I need that. Yeah, I'm gonna have him for another year, so I can be able to play with some good guys. Okay. I'm about to start edging some of my ballers. So you guys deserve it. They should be good. Oh, you good, bro? You tripping? I'm over here, getting my clears right anyway. This guy for 6 weeks with a ruptured disc. Oh my gosh. Also, right now I got the wear and tear off because I don't have a big roster. So once I get my roster right, that's when I'll put the wear and tear on and learn that new system and stuff like that. Because I'm losing players left and right here. So if I had that shit on. This is gonna be my main one for right now. Um, yeah, this will be my main thing for right now. Yeah, man, rebuilding that shit. Going crazy with this one. I might tap into some I might tap into some road to glory once I like fix my fix my fix the uniforms for the high school and all that stuff. Yeah. All right, so we got Memphis. It's going smooth, bro. We've been making all the invitation and stuff this past weekend. We're gonna finish doing that on Friday. But yeah, it's been going smooth. Yeah, all grades hard. I'm gonna give Memphis they all blue though. Probably one of my favorite uniforms that I'm about to wear.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Memphis Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Memphis Tigers offense will get the ball first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons, Memphis done beat us bad.
All those blowhards on all the different networks, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was. And now
Nah, he gone. He left this year.
They're excited.
They got a new couple guys.
They'll give it to the back.
They actually got their highest recruit ever at Memphis coming in this year. He a quarterback, black quarterback from actually pretty close to the area. I think he's from Georgia or something.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Gossett. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I wonder if he's on the roster right now. On the real roster.
On 3rd down. himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
It should. You ain't the same Mid-South no more. You ain't the same MSU no more.
Size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make
good
plays.
catch.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this.
See them uniform?
See some
Yeah,
new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the
field. Was tough. He almost go crazy on these.
So he took a chance by using a timeout
it's a catch.
Challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he
right,
makes that
try this challenge.
later. One play in this drive and already out to the 41.
So instead of a stripe down the middle of the helmet, I got like Timberwolves front.
Rides the back of the option to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Owens. With the catch, it's Cuber. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Oh, you got to block, man. I couldn't even.
Down he goes at the 30.
It's kind of me too.
And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gossip. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Gossip. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has, obviously.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tigers are marching down the field.
For sure.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gossip. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Memphis now operating in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it.
Looking for the end zone. Picked off inside the
Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just kick for 3? I guess because we're in the rivalry game, they think they just That's
And
like,
some defensive backs just have a way of
they
finding the
whipped their ass
football.
last
He's
2 years
starting
and
to
shit. I
develop
guess
that.
they,
His third interception on the
I don't know,
season
that
just
was
has a
stupid.
good feel for playing that spot in the back
It's
end.
cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, we said we ain't look no more, Craig. You said what? Yeah. Watch this. You said we ain't look no more, Craig. Wow. Come here, boy. You know, do you know who you play, boy? Just to look at the helmets, by the way. See the Timberwolves on that thing. Mm-hmm.
And he stopped at the 21. Didn't get
Yeah,
much
that
on
was
first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Owens. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off-play action on first down. Fights off a defender. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Williams. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Power football with the run. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. Snagged in the middle. It's Ball. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Looking for room. It's Ball. Runs through the tackle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played.
I mean, I'm always looking for better receivers, but my tight ends need to be improved as well.
Right now, taking the field, thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans. during
My
his time. He's got a job,
linebackers, my
Dave.
Mike
He's
linebackers.
coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Whoa. EA, what we doing? I didn't try to do that, bro. I was trying to pump fake to him, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Let's go. He's not doing that. Trying to do that, bro.
But the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Actually, yeah.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. And he has a good idea to gain tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble.
The ball out. Easy, the ball. The ball, bro. We don't punch the ball. I ain't got no defense.
And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hopkins.
Oh.
He gets it to the 31-yard line.
That ball no garbage on it.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Go get him.
Looking to scramble. Just too much heat that
I'm
time,
gonna
and
think
they
sack.
knock him down at the 31. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Bell.
Sure.
He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3.
Which I won't go for it this time.
Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter-than-expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll...
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sideline.
Let's go. Let's go.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to
watch that catch.
Down, stay deep. Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board.
I got that pass off right before he sacked me, boy.
To the air, it's Owens.
Get up out of there, boy. Get up out of there. Don't fumble, don't fumble, don't fumble.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you can make your halftime adjustments.
Like that much time left.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The give to the lone running back. He breaks a tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pocket breaking down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
What?
A 1st and 10 for this offense. Back to pass, it's Owens. Good timing on the quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the ground with the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hopkins.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
On 3rd down, going up top. That's caught. It's Hopkins. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The run from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set. First down. To throw, it's Owens. Still looking on the move. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
No.
Lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Trying to take it back. Inside. Touchdown, Tiger. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Pressure coming.
No.
And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
Oh, now he
out.
hurt. Now he hurt. Are you serious?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, running back on the move.
No, I thought
Touchdown, Tiger.
He's so late.
Quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Turner. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Oh, I thought he was hurt.
Going right to work up top.
Bro, what are we doing?
With it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Cuber. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
All right, bro.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes it on the shovel. At the 45 on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Forced out of the pocket. And as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Got it in the middle. It's Cuber. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. A strike downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Jukes his way for more. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Gossett. Can't get him to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hopkins. Wide open spaces.
It's interesting, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get...
Oh, a lot of space. It's a running room, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's a heat. Finds his man. It's Ball. Quick step and go. Still on his feet at the 45. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall through there.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Hauls it in. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Owens. Grabbed over the middle, it's Isaac. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to...
Makes the grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quick completion on the out. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught. It's a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls him to within 3, 24-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Auburn is lining up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over the Rebels. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Hopkins. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Gossett. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Memphis wants to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Picks up the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hopkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
With the catch, it's Bell. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the end zone, and he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times.
Going to take a shot. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive fire.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team. toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on a team looking for its first win, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab. He's loose. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Runs through a tackle.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. The Black Knights are on the move. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but...
And the ball's on the ground! Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here comes the option.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Sweet cut there. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Wants to throw. It's Owens. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He'll toss it. Crosses to 40. Oh, what a move to get open. Oh, he's got some space. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's 1st down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Flips it out on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Might be changing the route. Well, jet sweep pass. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Cobb. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Jumped on top of the pile. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Owens. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Might be looking to run. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Motion from the back. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense wants to bring the heat. Using the quick game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Owens. Snagged in the middle. It's Ball. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Look out, he's got room. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Plows through the defense. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground for the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Michie Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Black Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line, trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll test the right side. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Using his feet to buy time. Throws into the middle of the field. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit.
Hits him in stride at the 10. And it's a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. Turning on the Jets. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Now on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The option look. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Owens. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lets one fly deep. Makes a connection. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? He might want another play. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is the 8th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Owens. Pulls it in, it's Cuber. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking to pass. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. On the run, it's Paul. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Reels it in down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the option. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the back. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Black Knights are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's second and long. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He's got him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Owens. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
To the air on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
A lot lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw. It's Owens. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down. Quick release by the QB. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Makes the catch. It's Isaac. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's first and 10 from the 45. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line. Lets it fly deep downfield. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Black Knights can really attack on this second and short. Give to the fullback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Offense lining up quickly. They're going to go to the air on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Normally, I would say fourth and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the fourth quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Powers through the defender. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Powers through. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the on. It's loose. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. The offense coughs it up. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. Turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Makes the grab, it's Cuber. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's ball. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Soft spot in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Black Knights in the hurry up. These corners backing off a bit. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. And you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're